Welcome back to ZE Coins. If you love rare coins, valuable collectibles, and hidden treasures, then you're in for a treat. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating history of the 1966 1-cent dime, an error coin that has shocked collectors worldwide by fetching an astounding $1.9 million at auction. Make sure to stick around until the end to find out if you might have one of these valuable coins hiding in your collection. The year 1966 was a unique time for coin production in the United States. The U.S. Mint was still adjusting to the removal of silver from dimes and quarters, which had occurred in 1965. Due to coin shortages and hoarding of older silver coins, the Mint stopped using mint marks from 1965 to 1967 to discourage collectors from hoarding specific mint varieties. During this period, all dimes were made from a copper-nickel-clad composition, replacing the 90% silver dimes that were produced prior to 1965. What makes the 1966 1-cent dime special? Now, you might be wondering, why is a 1966 dime, a coin that was produced in the millions, suddenly worth $1.9 million? The answer lies in a rare minting error that caused a 1-cent planchet, normally used for pennies, to be struck with a dime design. This incredibly rare mistake resulted in a unique error coin that is highly sought after by collectors today. The 1-cent planchet, made from copper, somehow found its way into the minting press for dimes. The result was a coin with the same size and design as a dime but struck on a penny's copper blank instead of the usual copper-nickel-clad composition. This created a striking visual contrast, with a coin that appears brown like a penny but has the exact features of a dime. Only a handful of these errors have ever been found, making them extremely rare. Coin experts believe that this mistake was a result of the transitional changes happening at the Mint during the 1960s. Since the Mint was producing both pennies and dimes simultaneously, it is possible that a few penny blanks mistakenly got mixed into the batch of dimes being struck. The most shocking part of this story is the recent record-breaking auction sale. A 1966 1-cent dime in pristine condition was sold for an astonishing $1.9 million, making it one of the most valuable error coins in U.S. history. This incredible price was driven by its extreme rarity, unique appearance, and the demand among high-end collectors who are always on the lookout for once-in-a-lifetime finds. While not every 1966 dime is worth millions, error coins like this can still fetch thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars, depending on their condition. If you want to check if you have one of these rare coins, here's what to look for. The coin should have the exact design of a 1966 dime, but should be struck on a copper penny planchet. The coin will be brown or reddish in color instead of the typical silver color of regular dimes. The weight should be around 3.11 grams, which is the weight of a standard penny instead of the 2.27 grams of a regular dime. The coin should have a strong, clear strike with all details visible, as weak strikes may decrease its value. If you think you have one of these rare dimes, your best bet is to have it authenticated by a reputable coin grading service such as PCGS or NGC. Once verified, you can sell your coin through major auction houses like Heritage Auctions, Stax Bowers, or even online marketplaces like eBay and Great Collections. We talk about rare and valuable coins that might be hiding in your pocket change. In this video, we are going to talk about the 1987 1-cent dime coin, its history, what makes it so special, and why it is currently valued at a staggering $1.8 million. Yes, you heard that right, so make sure you watch this video until the end because you may just have a fortune sitting in your collection history of the 1987 dime. The 1987 dime was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which is signified by the letter P just below the year on the obverse of the coin. The Roosevelt dime has been in circulation since 1946, replacing the Mercury dime to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who was instrumental in the fight against polio. Over the years, dimes have undergone several modifications, but the 1987 dime is particularly unique because of an extremely rare error that was produced during the minting process. Why the 1987 1-cent dime is special? What makes this coin so incredibly valuable is a striking error that resulted in a 1-cent dime hybrid. This coin was mistakenly struck on a penny planchet instead of the standard dime planchet, resulting in a copper-colored dime that is lighter than a regular cent and significantly different from a normal dime. Because of its uniqueness, collectors and numismatists highly prize this coin due to its rarity and historical significance. Errors like these occur due to misfeeds in the minting process, where a blank planchet intended for one denomination is mistakenly used to strike a different denomination. In the case of the 1987 P1 cent dime, it was struck using a copper-plated zinc cent planchet instead of the usual copper-nickel dime planchet, resulting in a coin that is both visually and structurally different from regular dimes. Rarity and value: only a handful of these coins are known to exist, which makes them incredibly rare. The rarity factor alone drives the value up, but when combined with the curiosity and historical intrigue surrounding this minting error, the demand among collectors skyrockets. A verified specimen of the 1987 P1 cent dime recently fetched a record-breaking price of $1.8 million at an auction, making it one of the most expensive minting error coins in history. How to identify the 1987 P1 cent dime? If you think you might have this rare coin in your collection, here are a few things to look for. First, check the date and mint mark on your dime. It should read 1987 P. Second, examine the color and weight of the coin. If it appears copper in color and is significantly lighter than a normal dime, you may have a rare error coin. Third, take it to a professional coin grading service such as PCGS or NGC for authentication to confirm its legitimacy. Current market value and future worth: as of now, the highest recorded sale of the 1987 P1 cent dime stands at $1.8 million, but experts predict that its value could continue to increase as fewer examples surface and demand among collectors remains high. The numismatic market is always evolving, and rare error coins like this tend to appreciate in value over time. So if you have one, make sure to hold on to it or get it graded for potential future sales. Conclusion: the 1987 P1 cent dime is one of the most fascinating and valuable error coins ever discovered. Its unique history, minting error, and extreme rarity make it a highly sought after item among collectors. If you have one of these coins in your possession, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Always check your pocket change, because you never know when you might find a rare and valuable treasure. We are diving into one of the most exciting discoveries in numismatic history, the 1994 D1 cent dime error coin, which has made headlines for being worth an astonishing $1.7 million. Yes, you heard that right. This small but incredibly valuable coin has collectors and experts talking, and today we are going to uncover its history, how it came to be, and why it is so valuable. So what makes this coin so special? First, we need to understand what an error coin is. Error coins are coins that were struck incorrectly during the minting process, making them unique and rare. Some error coins can be minor, but others, like the 1994 D1 cent dime, are major and extremely rare, making them highly valuable in the collector's market. A 1994 D1 cent dime is believed to be a rare minting error where a dime was mistakenly struck on a 1 cent planchet instead of a traditional dime planchet. This type of error is known as a wrong planchet error, and while such mistakes do happen, they are incredibly rare to find in circulation. What makes this particular coin so unique is its date and mint mark, as well as its near-perfect condition, which has increased its value tremendously. Now let us take a quick look at the history of this coin. The Denver Mint, which is represented by the D mint mark, is one of the major mints in the United States, responsible for producing millions of coins every year. However, despite the advanced technology and strict quality control, errors do slip through from time to time. The 1994 D1 cent dime is a perfect example of such an error, somehow escaping detection and entering circulation. The discovery of this coin sent shockwaves through the numismatic community, and collectors immediately began searching for more. However, to this day, only one verified specimen has been found, making it one of the rarest coins in existence. This rarity is what has driven its value up to an incredible $1.7 million at auction. So why is this coin worth so much? There are several factors that determine a coin's value, including rarity, demand, condition, and historical significance. Because only one confirmed example exists, this coin is considered a one-of-a-kind rarity, making it highly desirable among collectors. Additionally, the fact that it was struck in error adds to its uniqueness and value. The higher the grade or condition of the coin, the more valuable it becomes. Many collectors are willing to pay a premium for coins in pristine condition, especially when they are this rare. Now let us talk about the current market value and what this means for coin collectors. The 1994 D1 cent dime has been appraised and valued at an astounding $1.7 million, making it one of the most expensive error coins ever sold. Its value is expected to remain high due to its rarity and desirability among collectors. This means that if you happen to come across any unusual coins in your collection, it is always worth checking them carefully, because you never know if you might be Holding a fortune in your hands. If you are wondering how to identify a rare error coin like this one, the best way is to look for key indicators such as mismatched metals, wrong planchet sizes, and any other anomalies that stand out. A professional numismatist or coin grading service can also help authenticate and evaluate your coin to determine its true worth. With the numismatic world constantly evolving, rare coin discoveries like the 1994 1-cent dime continue to capture the imagination of collectors and investors alike. The excitement of finding a rare coin is unmatched, and the possibility of turning pocket change into a fortune keeps collectors searching for the next big discovery. We explore rare and valuable coins that could be hiding in your pocket change today. We are diving into one of the most fascinating error coins in modern numismatics, the legendary 2004 1-cent dime coin, and why it is worth a staggering $1.5 million on the current market. This coin is an error coin, meaning it was mistakenly struck by the U.S. Mint in a way that was never intended for circulation. Normally, dimes are made from a combination of copper and nickel, giving them their familiar silvery appearance, but this specific error coin was struck on a 1-cent planchet, which is what pennies are made from. This means it has the weight and reddish copper color of a penny but bears the design of a dime, creating a unique and rare collectible item for numismatists around the world. So how did this happen? Well, in any minting process, errors are rare, but when they do happen, they can sometimes slip through quality control and make it into circulation. The 2004 dime on a 1-cent planchet was likely the result of a penny blank accidentally being fed into a press intended for dimes instead of the usual dime blank. The mistake went unnoticed and was later released into circulation. Due to the rarity of this coin, collectors are willing to pay a fortune for it in pristine condition. One example of this coin in mint state recently sold for $1.5 million at auction, making it one of the most valuable mint errors ever discovered. The value of this coin depends on factors such as condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. Coins graded in higher mint states by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC will always command the highest prices. If you think you might have one of these incredible error coins, there are a few things you need to check. First, look at the color. If it has a copper appearance rather than the usual silver color of a dime, that is the first clue. Second, check the weight. A standard dime weighs 2.27 grams while a penny weighs 2.5 grams, so if your coin is heavier than a normal dime but still has the Roosevelt design, you might have a winner. Third, check for the 2004 mint mark, which stands for Philadelphia Mint. If all these elements match, you should consider having it authenticated by a professional grading service as soon as possible. Now let us talk about the current market value. The 2004 dime struck on a 1-cent planchet is extremely scarce, and because of its unique nature, collectors are willing to pay top dollar. The last known auction price reached an astonishing $1.5 million, but values can fluctuate based on market demand and coin conditions. Even in lower grades, these coins can still be worth thousands of dollars, so it is always a good idea to have your coin checked if you suspect you might have one. So what can you do if you think you have one of these rare error coins? First, take it to a reputable coin dealer or grading service for authentication. PCGS, NGC, and ANAX are some of the top services that can certify and grade your coin, making it easier to sell at auction or to a private collector. Second, make sure to keep it in a protective case to avoid any damage that could lower its value. Third, do your research and follow auction results to stay updated on the latest market trends for rare error coins. Before we wrap up, let us quickly talk about why error coins like this are so valuable. The key factors are rarity, demand, and uniqueness. Since the U.S. Mint has strict quality control, only a handful of error coins like this ever make it into circulation, making them highly sought after by collectors. If a coin is a one-of-a-kind error, it can become even more valuable because it stands out in the numismatic world. We explore rare and valuable coins that could be hiding in your pocket change today. We are diving into one of the most fascinating error coins in modern numismatics, the legendary 2004 1-cent dime coin, and why it is worth a staggering $1.5 million on the current market. This coin is an error coin, meaning it was mistakenly struck by the U.S. Mint in a way that was never intended for circulation. Normally, dimes are made from a combination of copper and nickel, giving them their familiar silvery appearance, but this specific error coin was struck on a 1-cent planchet, which is what pennies are made from. This means it has the weight and reddish copper color of a penny but bears the design of a dime, creating a unique and rare collectible item for numismatists around the world. So how did this happen? Well, in any minting process, errors are rare, but when they do happen, they can sometimes slip through quality control and make it into circulation. The 2004 dime on a 1-cent planchet was likely the result of a penny blank accidentally being fed into a press intended for dimes instead of the usual dime blank. The mistake went unnoticed and was later released into circulation. Due to the rarity of this coin, collectors are willing to pay a fortune for it in pristine condition. One example of this coin in mint state recently sold for $1.5 million at auction, making it one of the most valuable mint errors ever discovered. The value of this coin depends on factors such as condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. Coins graded in higher mint states by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC will always command the highest prices. If you think you might have one of these incredible error coins, there are a few things you need to check. First, look at the color. If it has a copper appearance rather than the usual silver color of a dime, that is the first clue. Second, check the weight. A standard dime weighs 2.27 grams while a penny weighs 2.5 grams, so if your coin is heavier than a normal dime but still has the Roosevelt design, you might have a winner. Third, check for the 2004 P mint mark, which stands for Philadelphia Mint. If all these elements match, you should consider having it authenticated by a professional grading service as soon as possible. Now let us talk about the current market value. The 2004 P dime struck on a 1-cent planchet is extremely scarce, and because of its unique nature, collectors are willing to pay top dollar. The last known auction price reached an astonishing $1.5 million, but values can fluctuate based on market demand and coin conditions. Even in lower grades, these coins can still be worth thousands of dollars, so it is always a good idea to have your coin checked if you suspect you might have one. So what can you do if you think you have one of these rare error coins? First, take it to a reputable coin dealer or grading service for authentication. PCGS, NGC, and ANAX are some of the top services that can certify and grade your coin, making it easier to sell at auction or to a private collector. Second, make sure to keep it in a protective case to avoid any damage that could lower its value. Third, do your research and follow auction results to stay updated on the latest market trends for rare error coins. Before we wrap up, let us quickly talk about why error coins like this are so valuable. The key factors are rarity, demand, and uniqueness. Since the U.S. Mint has strict quality control, only a handful of error coins like this ever make it into circulation, making them highly sought after by collectors. If a coin is a one-of-a-kind error, it can become even more valuable because it stands out in the numismatic world. We have an incredible story about a coin that defies all odds, a 2014 P 1-cent dime coin that has shocked collectors with its astonishing market value of $1.4 million. Stay tuned to learn everything about this mysterious coin, how it came to be, and what makes it so special. The United States Mint has been producing coins for centuries with a variety of errors and rare occurrences, making some coins highly sought after by collectors. In 2014, an anomaly occurred at the Philadelphia Mint that resulted in a coin that was neither a penny nor a standard dime, but a unique hybrid that collectors now call the 2014 P 1-cent dime coin. It was struck with a dime planchet but mistakenly assigned the 1-cent denomination, leading to a one-of-a-kind numismatic rarity. This coin stands out due to its rare minting error. While dimes are traditionally made of a copper-nickel blend and pennies of copper-plated zinc, this particular coin was struck with a dime planchet but featured elements of the 1-cent coin. The 2014 P marking indicates that it was minted in Philadelphia, adding to its credibility and collectability. Numismatic experts confirm that such errors are extremely rare, as modern minting technology is designed to prevent such occurrences. The fact that this particular coin was released into circulation unnoticed makes it even more astonishing. The coin first came into the spotlight when a keen-eyed collector noticed discrepancies between the standard dime and this unusual piece. After professional grading and authentication by reputable agencies like PCGS and NGC, it was confirmed to be a legitimate mint error and was immediately valued at an astounding price due to its unique characteristics. This discovery sparked immense interest within the numismatic community, and collectors worldwide began searching for similar coins in hopes of finding another rare gem. The 2014 P 1-cent dime coin has set records in recent auctions, with its last recorded sale reaching a jaw-dropping $1.4 million. The value of rare mint errors largely depends on factors like demand, rarity, condition, and provenance. Given its unique nature and the hype surrounding this specific coin, its market value remains high, with potential to appreciate further over time. Collectors and investors alike are eager to own a piece of history, making this coin one of the most valuable modern mint errors ever discovered. If you are a coin enthusiast or simply someone who enjoys treasure hunting, it is always a good idea to carefully examine your loose change. While mint errors of this magnitude are rare, there are still numerous valuable coins in circulation that can fetch significant prices. Always check for unusual markings, incorrect planchets, misstrikes, and off-metal errors. Visiting coin shows, auctions, and numismatic forums can also provide insight into the latest discoveries and trends in the market. The story of the 2014 P 1-cent dime coin is a testament to the excitement and unpredictability of coin collecting. proves that rare and valuable treasures can still be found in everyday transactions. If you have ever doubted the potential value of coins in your pocket, this is the perfect example that numismatic surprises exist. We're diving into an absolutely mind-blowing discovery, the 2015 D1 cent dime coin that is worth an astonishing $1.3 million. Yes, you heard that right, a simple dime from 2015 with a Denver Mint mark that has collectors and numismatists scrambling to get their hands on it. But what makes this coin so special, and why is it commanding such a high price in the market? Stick around, because you won't want to miss a second of this story. To understand the significance of this rare dime, we have to take a step back and look at its origins. The 2015 D-dime was officially minted by the United States Mint as part of the standard Roosevelt Dime series, which has been in circulation since 1946. The D on the coin indicates that it was struck at the Denver Mint, which is one of the major mints responsible for producing U.S. coinage. Normally, dimes from this period are made from a composition of 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel, weighing in at 2.268 grams, but the 2015 D1 cent dime that has shocked collectors is no ordinary coin. Now, you may be wondering how a 2015 dime can possibly be worth over $1 million. The answer lies in a rare minting error that occurred at the Denver Mint during the production process. Some dimes were mistakenly struck on 1-cent planchets, meaning they were printed on blank copper penny blanks instead of the usual nickel-clad dime planchets. This rare error resulted in a dime that not only has the wrong metal composition but also a slightly different weight and appearance, making it an incredibly unique specimen. In the world of numismatics, mint errors can happen, but finding one in perfect condition is extremely rare. When a dime is struck on a 1-cent planchet, it results in a smaller and thinner coin with a distinct copper color. Since these errors are not caught by the mint quality control process, they can sometimes enter circulation unnoticed. The 2015 D-dime struck on a penny planchet is one of the rarest known errors from modern coinage, and this has driven up its value among collectors. The specific coin that was recently sold at auction for a jaw-dropping $1.3 million was in pristine condition, graded by a top coin grading agency, which makes it even more desirable with such a high sale price. You might be wondering how much a 2015 D-dime with this error could be worth today. Currently, the market for rare mint error coins is stronger than ever, with collectors willing to pay huge amounts for unique pieces. The demand for mint error coins, especially modern rarities, is only increasing, and that's why this particular dime reached such an astonishing price at auction. If you think you might have a rare error coin in your collection, it's always a good idea to get it authenticated by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC, who can determine its value based on condition, rarity, and demand. Now, you might be asking yourself, do I have one of these $1 million dimes sitting in my change jar? Here's how you can check. Look at any 2015 D-dime you have and inspect its color and weight. If it appears more copper-colored rather than silver, it could be a rare error. Weighing it on a digital scale can also help, since a normal dime should weigh around 2.268 grams, but an error coin struck on a penny planchet would be closer to 2.5 grams. If you suspect you have one, take it to a professional for verification, because you could be holding on to a life-changing treasure. The 2015 D1 cent dime coin is a perfect example of how small mistakes at the mint can turn an ordinary coin into a numismatic sensation. With its unique error history and the fact that one has already sold for $1.3 million, it's clear that this is one of the most valuable dimes in recent history. Who knew that checking your spare change could potentially make you a millionaire? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more amazing coin stories and rare finds. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a rare coin in your collection. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.